Hi, I'm Loren Gray, and you're watching Celeb Secrets. Members of my team already had a personal connection with them, and they were looking to do their first sort of influencer celebrity campaign, and I am so honored because I grew up going to Tillys, school shopping at Tillys, so it felt like it made a lot of sense, and they've been honestly the best partners that I've worked with. They've been so collaborative and like helpful. It's been a really great experience. I feel like my personal style is a combination of, I love a glam outfit, but I also love to be comfortable. I hate being uncomfortable. So I wanted to pull from my personal style and what makes me feel good and comfortable, but also stylish and cute. I think it's just about how you wear them. I think, whatever you put on, if you wear it with confidence, it's going to shine that much more. But yeah, I think that I feel most confident when I'm comfortable and when I feel safe in what I'm wearing. So I think like there's a nice line between being bold and feeling comfortable and confident, and that means something different for everybody, but we tried to sort of capture it as much as we could universally. Oh my goodness. Well, this sweater that this sweater that I'm wearing right now is actually really popular, and this comes in every color. They have it in brown, they have it in white, gray. So I've worn many variations of this outfit, but it's so comfortable and it's really cute and it's like nicely fit, but still I could like go to sleep in it. Yeah, you could dress it up. You could get, jewelry and make it, kind of like I have today, make it more of like a day-to-day look, or wear some sweatpants. There's matching sweatpants that they have, especially with the brown set I wore in the campaign photos. That outfit, when I saw the outfits in person, I was like, this is perfect. Yeah, that's something, accessories are something I've been paying more attention to, especially this year. I feel like accessories can make or break an outfit, and I love like a cute belt, a cute like silver belt with silver jewelry or gold, whatever vibe I'm on that day. I like to think that I'm pretty friendly. I'm friendly. I like to have fun. I like to be silly. And I also think a lot of times people don't expect me to be like approachable, which I hate because I love meeting people and I love being social and doing things like this and seeing people in person. Because you do so much through a screen, you never really get to see the people on the other side. So doing things like this make my heart really happy. At the beginning of this year, I wrote a ton of music. I have like an entire album's worth of music and then some. But around fall, I really wanted to put out something because it's been a while and I missed releasing music, and I met up with some fans in Italy. I was traveling through Europe and they were like, girl, it's time. And the music industry can be a really complicated place, and it can be really hard as an artist to release music when you want. It's an expensive thing. It's one of those things that there's a lot more to it than people realize and a lot more steps, but I wanted to put something out, and Halloween's my favorite, so it was the perfect time to release a song around, and Monster fits perfectly in that sort of vibe. So I don't know, I just wanted to give something to the fans because it had been a while and I missed releasing music. Oh, absolutely. Always. I have so many songs now that are just waiting to be put out, and I've been shooting, movies back to back, which has been so exciting, but sort of put the music on pause for the time being, so I'm excited to circle back to it. The turnaround time for the release was really fast. Like I was in London shooting Girl Group, which is a comedy movie I was working on in August, September. And I shot the single art while I was in London on like my one day off that I had from filming. And so the artwork wasn't uploaded until a couple of days before the single came out. And so it all happened really quickly, but we pulled it together and I'm really proud. Everything. Honestly, like the having the movies back to back was really unexpected for me. It was a big change of pace. I haven't really, I worked on Incoming a few years ago, and that was such a different experience, and it was a different time in my life also. So to be on film sets back to back and see the differences in what I do every day versus showing up on a movie set and being a part of something bigger, a bigger project. It's not me filming it. It was really, really neat, and I'm looking forward to seeing those. I'm looking forward to more music. This collaboration was a really good sort of jumping off point for fashion and sort of getting back into it. I used to do a lot of fashion videos and things, and this has sort of reignited that within me. But I don't know, I have a lot of interests and I have a lot of passions, and I love entertaining and socializing in any form, so I'll try anything. Ooh, okay. Me 2 years ago would have never said this, but I love a scarf recently. I love a scarf, very comfortable. It's like wearing a blanket, and I don't know why I've neglected scarves in the past. So when I first started this, I'm gonna kind of give a long answer, but it's a cute story. My mom used to help me a lot because we were sort of figuring it out together, and there were some outfits, girl. There was a carpet, I forget what for, that I wore this like black dress with all of these different like sticker looking prints on it from TJ Maxx, and we didn't have a belt, so we tied a shoelace around my waist, and that was the look. And looking back, it's really cute. At the time, there was like a couple years after where I was mortified and, you know, horrified when I was like 16, 17, but now as an adult I'm like, oh, that's cute. I think she would have loved anything pink from the collection. I was very much a pink girl, colorful girl. There's this pink off the shoulder sweater from the collab that I love, and I think she would have loved it too. You know, it's hard for me to like remember that that was the vibe, because I see some craziness. Like I used to wear thigh-high boots and like an oversized hoodie like Ariana Grande to the mall. And I was like, I don't know who I thought I was, but it was very much on trend for the time. Yeah. We had so much fun at the photo shoot, and sometimes photo shoots can be exhausting, but the entire team was so nice, and it makes the day go so much faster when everyone's in a good mood. We had this really awesome red car that we drove up like right in front of the Hollywood sign to take photos, and I've never been up there before, so that was really neat. And it was just, even the drive over there was really fun. The team is really great, and it feels very like homey, you know what I mean? Everyone's very close, and like it doesn't feel corporate. It feels like people who care about a brand, which, and I'm not just saying that either, it's been a really cool experience. Yeah, totally, because I mean, we have such a fun job, and it's so fun to get to, you know, collaborate like this with a brand that's so well known but still so willing to collaborate and have fun. I'm gonna go with accessorizing. I think depending on the way you choose to accessorize an outfit, it can completely change the vibe of what you're going for. I could have, you know, matching pants with this, and it could be an outfit that I wear at home, or I could add more jewelry and do something completely different. So I think accessories can make it or break it. I don't want to say make it or break it, because it always makes it better. Yeah, I think that's my answer.